If our PLC work properly, we can go to online and check additional parameters. What we can do in online access, we can click flashlight and check if our PLC is now in diagnostic mode and flash LEDs. In diagnostic, in general, we have got the main information about the PLC, about the hardware, about the firmware version, and module name. In diagnostic status, we have got information if all modules are working properly and are in OK status. Diagnostic buffer is very important for us because here we have got all history and all problems of the PLC. Not only problems but also information when the PLC go to stop mode and so on. What's more, we have got date and time about this situation which we have got in the table. Here we have got strange date because it is 1970, so it should be changed in the parameter of the PLC to change the date time, because for the film I reset to factory settings PLC before recording everything. When we click, we can read some details about it. Do you remember we had some problem with hardware component? There was not this module connected, which should be, so we have got here error, hardware component not available due to type mismatch. Next thing, we have got cycle time. Cycle time, first thing is cycle time diagram. We can see here the maximal permission of the maximal cycle time. It is 150 milliseconds. Now PLC realize all the program. We haven't got any program, so it realize exactly in 1 millisecond. Of course, these settings we can change in offline mode. In memory, we can check the usage of the memory, the load memory, work memory, and retain memory. Retain memory, it is a memory which is used for saving data of the values of the variables which will be retained after power off of the PLC. What's more, Profinet interface, so Ethernet address, IP parameters, so our IP address of the PLC. We do not use router, our subnet mask, and the functions we have got here. Our IP address, that we can change IP address, we can set time from, for example, our PC. As we can see here on my PC is exactly this date. When we click apply, the module time will be updated. So we make it because we want to have got correct time in our PLC. Here we have got function to reset to factory settings. We can reset to factory settings with retaining IP address or also delete it. Assign name. So here we can also change the name of the device in Ethernet net. As I mentioned before, in the TIA portal we have to define name of the symbols which has addresses. In previous version of the software, in step 7, it was not demanded. We can use in the program only the symbols of the input, output, or memories variables. Now we have to define the name of the symbols. If we do not it will be done automatically by the software with the not interesting names such as tag underline 1, tag underline 2, and it is very hard to understand what exactly is about this variable. So in my opinion, it is very good to sort our tags in some tag table. For example, for input-output variables, we create completely new variable table. We open it and write here, for example, input 1. It is bool variable and it is address I0.0. The same for second input, the same for the output 1 and output 2. Only for these outputs we have to change for Q0, 0, Q0, 1. If we have some analog input or output as we had here, so it was analog output, it is QW80. We have some error because it is not now data type of the bool. It is now integer, unsigned integer can be. And then we have got the analog input of the analog output of the address QW80. Why 80? We can check for our modules in device configuration. We open correct module with this address. It is our signal board. We go to IO address, start address, it is 80. We can change it, but be important thing is not to put address to overlap with existing address. In elder version, in step 7, it was set automatically and we cannot change it. Here it is also automatically, but we can change it. For other tags, we can set them in the default tag table or create our new tag table with our own name. For example, here in default tag table, we put our first variable. Our first variable, for example, it is variable of byte, and it is MB0.